Alright, it's April 2020. Things are pretty weird right now. The world's in quarantine, I've completed my classes, and I can't get a job. So instead of doing something productive, I've decided to play through Pokémon LeafGreen for the millionth time. Except this time, I'm doing it with a Randomizer and Nuzlocke rules. If you don't know what that is, here's a quick rundown. A randomizer is a modifier that makes it so that every Pokémon you run into is completely random. For example, in Route 1, instead of your standard Rattatas and Pidgeys, you can run into any Pokémon, regardless of how much sense it makes. They're still balanced by level, but yeah, things can get pretty crazy. This also means your starters won't be your typical Charmander, Squirtle, and Frog Dog, but instead they'll be, well, you don't really know till you actually check for yourself, but the point is they can be anything. And of course, this also means that the trainers you battle use random Pokemon, so youngster Joey's top percentage Rattata just might be something else altogether. Simple enough, hope that makes sense. Now onto the Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke is basically a hard mode for Pokemon. I won't get into the origins of this, but basically there are two rules. Rule number 1, 1 Pokemon per area. Every Pokemon region has a map that's divided into specific areas. For example, Route 1 is the first areas we can encounter Pokemon. With Nuzlocke rules, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each area. So let's say the first thing we run into in Route 1 is a Bellsprout. That is the only Pokemon we're allowed to catch here. And not just any Bellsprout, just this one, the first one we run into. So regardless of whether we're successful at catching this Bellsprout or not, every Pokemon that we run into after is illegal to use. Basically, this puts a limit on the number of Pokemon we have available to us throughout the game, and it kinda makes catching them all impossible now, but that's okay. Rule 2, Pokemon die. Our good old franchise that's definitely not about animal abuse is now kinda about animal abuse. Typically in Pokemon games, if your Pokemon faints, you just bring it to the Pokemon Center or a hospital, you get your free healthcare, and continue on with no repercussions. But not in a Nuzlocke. If one of your Pokemon faints, you can't ever use it again. Either release it, or what I like to do, throw them in a PC box specifically for dead Pokemon. That way, when you're done, you can look back on all the poor Pokemon you so recklessly let die. With both a Randomizer and Nuzlocke in play, we're never going to know what our team is going to look like or what we're going to run into. And within a matter of moments, our favorite guy can die and we'll be forced to replace them with our next best option, which just might turn out to be a grumpy mushroom, because that's the only thing we have left. This isn't foreshadowing, by the way. At least I hope it isn't. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, starting the game, we're greeted by good old Oak. He's gonna show off his Nidoran, which is actually a Hitmontop this time. Nice. Creating our character, okay. Could name myself Jeffrey, but actually we're gonna go with Chonk this time. And we'll just name our rival Gary, keep it simple, grab the potion from our PC, standard Pokemon procedure, right? Head up north over here and, well, looks like we can't leave Pallet Town, so I guess we'll call an end to our adventure and get started on Pokemon Diamond. I'm just playing, we're just getting started. Or do I mean to say, just getting starter? My jokes are just too good to not share. Alright, I'm going to start on the right. I normally pick Charmander, so let's see what he's become. And he's turned into a Bulbasaur, apparently. Is that Randomizer at its best or at its worst? Moving on. Mr. Mime? That's a downgrade from Squirtle. Not looking good. What do we have left? Oh, and Bulbasaur's a Doduo? I gotta pick that. That's my guy right there. That was a pretty easy choice. We definitely picked the best one. Alright, I decided on a name. This Doduo shall be TimTom. It's 2 names in one for 2 heads on one. And it's also paying homage to our good friends from Animal Crossing. That's been keeping me busy since quarantine. Gary wants to take us on with his newly acquired Bulbasaur. For once we have the type advantage. Would you look at that? Gary's a rich girl. You're a rich girl! Yeah, the randomizer also messes with titles and names, so hopefully we'll see some interesting combinations down the line. Anyways, it looks like TimTom already knows a flying type move, so this battle's not gonna go well for Gary. Especially if he keeps only hitting us with those growls. You know, Oak, maybe you should be coaching your grandson instead of me. I feel like he might need it a little bit more. Daddy's money can only get him so far, am I right? Wait, what? He only has $80? Okay, I guess we'll just trek on, $80 richer. And if we talk to this guy, we get ourselves yet another potion. Nice. Building up a stockpile. You never know when you're gonna need them in a Nuzlocke. Oh, and our first encounter, it's a Porygon too. Interesting. Since we haven't gotten Pokeballs yet, the Nuzlocke rules haven't started, so we can just kill whatever we run into for now. Oh, and TimTom leveled up. And he's got some pretty good stats. Okay, moving on, and our next encounter is a Wooper. Look at that smile. That's all we ran into before getting to Viridian City. Let's go pick up the package and bring it to Oak. Hold on a second, we're in the middle of a global pandemic and you're making me do this one-day shipping service for free? Are you kidding me? Not too fond of this lobster. Alright, so here's the Pokedexes, but more importantly, Pokeballs. Now the Nuzlocke begins. Whatever our next encounter in Route 1 is the only Pokemon we're allowed to catch here. And here we go. It's another Porygon 2. Obviously we're gonna catch it, but I'm not sure how I feel about using another normal type bird thing. Alright, let's try this again, and we'll wait for the 3 bounces. 1, 2, 3. We're good. Nice. Porygon kind of looks like a rubber duck, so I'll just name it Robert Duck. Yo, I'm really good at coming up with nicknames. Alright, here's Robert. We caught him with exactly 1 HP because we're really good at this game. We're gonna put Robert on the back seat because there can only be room for 1 normal type bird on this team. And I'm not gonna let TimTom die. I'm really good at this game. And poison type means run. Okay, let's get healed up, grab some more balls, pick up this potion over here, and we're gonna catch some more Pokemon before we fight our rival up here at Route 22. I definitely want to bring a second guy into this battle, so we'll weigh our options after we see what we get. And here it is. It is a Ghastly. No, Haunter. I know my Pokemon. Robert can't even hit Ghost Pokemon, so we're gonna switch into TimTom. Oh, and Peck does not kill the Haunter. And he's gonna put us to sleep. That's a little bit annoying, but whatever. And here's the pitch. Nope. Alright, we'll try that again. This Haunter's not really putting much of a fight. He only put us to sleep. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, for Haunter's nickname, hear me out. This Haunter was a pretty friendly ghost, so I'm immediately thinking Casper. But he also put us to sleep, so I'm thinking Casper Mattresses. This is not sponsored by Casper, by the way. Anyways, we're gonna name him Mattress, or we can call him Matt for short. There's one last place I want to go before we face our rival, but before we get there, this old man has to teach us how to catch Pokemon. Ah, so that's how you do it. I had no idea. Hooray for unskippable tutorials, because every time I boot up this game, I just forget how it works. Anyways, this is Route 2, so let's see what we encounter here. Hoppip. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but we'll catch it anyways. Oh, that was pretty easy. We just put it to sleep with our Casper Mattress. Not sponsored. You thought the last nickname was dumb? Well, hear me out. We shall name our Hoppip Lobo. Because in Super Mario Bros. 2, there's a ton of vegetables in the game and you pull them out of the ground. Most of them are radishes, and there's even a red radish just like Hoppip. Okay, but that still doesn't really explain the name. So we'll get into the Game Boy port, Super Mario Advance, which is pretty much the exact same thing, but they added a ton of voice lines and voice acting, and it's all pretty terrible because it's all coming out of the Game Boy's speakers. When you're playing as Toad and you charge up a super jump, he lets out this really strange grunt, and he kind of just goes, Lobo. I'm sure nobody has any clue what I'm talking about, so I'll just play it for you. Yeah. The Chinese word for radish is lobo, and every time someone says that, I just think of Toad from Super Mario Advance. But yeah, anyways, our Hoppip's name is now Lobo. We're not going to use Lobo though, Hoppip kind of sucks. So the plan now is to use Mattress in the fight against Gary, but Mattress is very underleveled right now, so I'll just kill a few wild Pokemon until he gets a few levels higher. And we're already back, saving you from some of the boring bits. TimTom has leveled up to level 9. He picked up a new move, Pursuit, and Mattress is level 8, no new moves. Oh hey look, it's Gary.
You're a rich girl.
I wonder what new Pokemon he's got. Girafarig, that's a cool one, but it's normal type, so I guess Mattress can't actually hit this one. We'll try putting it to sleep, and we missed. Try number 2, there we go, nice. So we'll switch in TimTom to deal with this Girafarig. Now in Generation 3, Dark type moves are all special attacks, and TimTom doesn't really have a very high special attack stat. So we'll see which one does more damage. That was not a lot. I guess we'll try Peck now. That might have been even less. It's finally waking up now and it uses Growl. Gary really likes that move. One last pursuit and it's dead. Now we just have to deal with Gary's Bulbasaur, and if that goes how it went last time, it shouldn't be a problem. Jeez, I can definitely say that was not a problem. That's a little bit more money. You're getting there, Gary, but you're still not really living up to your rich girl name. Okay, we can finally enter the notorious Nuzlocke ending Viridian Forest, but we can catch a new Pokemon there, which is pretty nice. Our first encounter is a Surskit. Caught him. This Surskit shall be known as Surskit. Yeah, this one wasn't very creative. I also ran into a Poochyena, can't catch you, and a Hairy Mama. That'll be good experience points. We'll pick up this item over here. Never mind, we're battling a Horsey. Okay, now that Horsey is dead, we'll pick up this Pokeball. I've only wandered around the entrance, already went back to heal, but over here there's a potion. Ah, and our first non-Gary trainer battle. This bug catcher is actually Strongman Crystal. It takes a lot of brawn to put tarantulas in your pockets. Alright, so we've been chipping away at this Granbull and he lowered our defense and speed. I think we'll be fine though. Oh, that was a hit. That was certainly a hit, Granbull. But we got him. Hopefully your next Pokemon isn't very strong, Mr. Strongman Crystal. Alright, it's just a Rattata, but just to be extra safe since our defense and speed have been lowered, we're gonna rotate in Matt and put it to sleep. Matt still can't hit normal types, so we're gonna have to use TimTom. Sweet dreams, Mr. Rat. It's not waking up from that one. Alright, I already went back to heal again, and we got another Strongman over here. His name is Pi, 3.1415926538, that's all I know. But he's got a Spheal, and now he does not. Now he brings out a Slowpoke, top tier Pokemon. I'm gonna fight him with the Mattress. This was a mistake. Oh, now he uses Yawn. The sight of a Mattress just makes everyone tired, huh? But I don't want Mattress to fall asleep, that's not how it works. We're gonna switch back into TimTom. Okay, what's your last Pokemon, Mr. Pi? Oh, it's a Nidoking. That could be problematic. Nidokings are pretty powerful and they're also poisonous. Focus Energy? Okay, now it's more likely to get a critical hit. You could seriously just hit us with a critical hit and end it right. Oh, never mind, TimTom is an absolute monster. But we're not done yet. We need to get back to Viridian to heal this poison. We have a couple potions, but I'd like to not use them. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly check to see if TimTom needs a potion. I think we'll be okay. Yep, no problem. He even had a few steps to spare. Alright, back where we left off, here's Strongman Pi, and we got an item over here. It is an... I wish I didn't forget about that one. It's no problem. We didn't use a potion anyways. Alright, another Strongman up here. What you got, buddy? Flexing a Masquerain on us. Maybe one day you'll get there, Surskit. But I don't think it'll help your usefulness very much. Next is a Grumpig. We'll have Mattress take this one on. It is a little bit risky since Haunter is part poison type, but Ghost is super effective against Psychic, so it goes both ways. Yeah, this one goes both ways. I was here yesterday. Shoutouts to anyone who gets that reference. Oh, and that's all of Grumpig. And it's also all of Jimmy. Does anyone else see faces in these trees? Like, I've always seen this weird, chubby, buck-teeth, weaselly kind of looking man. Alright, we got another strong man up here. Liliana sends out an Aggron. Alright, this is a bit of a problem. We can't really hit Aggron with anything because it's a rock and steel type with really high defense. Let's see if Surskit can do anything with Bubble. Just gotta watch this extremely slow animation. That was pretty disappointing. I don't know what I should have expected. I mean, I'm literally blowing bubbles at a giant metal lizard. We missed because of the Mud Slap, and now he's using it again. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to deal with missing, so let's see what Matt can do. Huh. I'm kind of running out of options here. Since it's raising its defense with Harden, maybe we'll just hit it with some pursuits. Okay, this is what we're working with. TimTom, another pursuit. Hey, a critical hit. That took a long time, but we can finally move on. Just kidding, as a Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto was not a problem, we just took it out in one Fury attack. There's another potion down here, we got a few of those now. Alright, the last strongman, Gatekeeper to Pewter City, let's see what you got. It's a Seadra, and it's using Smokescreen on us. Oh, we're missing a few of our attacks, and we're losing quite a lot of health now. Hopefully we can just hit it 2 more times and... Great, we're poisoned now. Yeah, TimTom has seen some better days. I'm gonna switch in Mattress just to be safe. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Seadra? 1, 2. Well, it was already damaged, so I guess the world will never know. We can finally go to Pewter City, but we really need to heal TimTom. TimTom's still poisoned, but we made it to Pewter City. Yeah, that's too many steps. He's not gonna make it without a potion, so we're gonna use one. We're gonna hold on to our antidotes because they might come in handy in battles later. Finally made it. We can finally take on our first gym. Before we deal with Brock, let's get a few experience points off of this guy. He's got some bird food and a clam. Good fight, Author Veronica, good fight. Just went quickly back to heal, didn't do any more training, but we should be fine. You know what they say, if you can walk and talk, you can defeat Brock. Just kidding, this is actually Tamer and Pidgeotto, we've dealt with those before. Let's try putting it to sleep, and we missed. But we got him on the second try, no problem. It woke up before TimTom even got to do anything. And now it's lowering our accuracy. It's no problem though, because TimTom doesn't miss. But before Pidgeotto dies, I'm going to do a quick rotation into Mattress just to get rid of those accuracy debuffs, and then we can take on whatever Brock brings out next with a fully healthy TimTom. There it is. And Mattress learned Curse. Interesting. And Mex is a Mag Cargo. Ooh, that's actually a problem. That's a rock type with high defense. We all know how the last time we ran into one of those went. I'm thinking Surskit with some bubbles, but first we'll put it to sleep. But we can't do that if he puts us to sleep. We still have one try before we fall asleep, so I'm gonna take it. And we miss. Guess we'll just send in Surskit, hopefully he doesn't die. Alright, but yeah, that's our first death. Surskit, noble warrior, landed one bubble on Aggron, and felled by a Mag Cargo. Rest in peace, buddy. I think now we just gotta have Mattress wake up and use Curse. Actually, we're gonna have to wake up first using Lick, because Curse takes half of your HP. Oh god, please don't die. We need to burn some potions. Okay, this is still really bad. Mattress, you need to wake up and then land a Hypnosis. You cannot miss. Let's go! There is a god and his name is Mattress. Another potion for you, buddy. You deserve it. Okay, Mattress, go ahead. Use your Curse. I always found this animation pretty gnarly. But now we just need to survive 4 more turns. That's 1. 3 turns to go. We only have 1 potion left. We have to land a Hypnosis. Come on, do what you're born to do, Mattress. Oh, brother. Oh, it's not good. Oh, that's it. That's it. Looks like we're sleeping on the couch tonight. God damn it. This Macargo killed our Mattress. But we have 2 turns left to go. TimTom and 1 potion left. Maybe we can even spare ourselves a turn if Pursuit does enough damage. That's not enough damage. And TimTom needs to survive this. And he's done it. Alright. 1 turn to go. I think we'll just pot up and that'll be it. If only I used that antidote earlier instead of a potion, we wouldn't have had to hit that Hypnosis. He even burned us, but it won't matter. The curse of a dead Mattress is too strong, my cargo. See ya. That snail was a monster, man. Dodging Hypnosis twice and killing 2 of our guys? Dreadful. But there's our first gym badge. Can't say it was an easy fight, but we earned it fair and square with a curse from a Mattress. And we also get Rock Tomb. Was hoping I wouldn't have to make this so early on, but here's our graveyard. Mattress, you're a legend. A legend, buddy. And Sir Skit, work on those bubbles in the next life, man. Well, we're off to a great start, a mortality rate of 40%. We have a few trainer battles in Route 3 before we can get to some grass-defined Pokemon in, so to prepare for that, I think I'm going to bring Lobo up a few levels. But until then, this was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys in the next video.